I want you to think about the CEO of a typical physical company for a second. A CEO who's running a real business with real infrastructure would never build their entire marketing, messaging, and sales operation on someone else's platform. They would never hand over that much control to a third party and just hope for the best. It would seem completely absurd, right? And yet that's exactly what most women building online businesses are doing every single day. Building everything on rented platforms they don't own, don't control, and could lose access to without warning. So today I want to talk about what a hub actually is, why most women building online don't have one, and why that needs to change. Because you are the CEO of your business, and it's time to start building like one. So here's what building an online business without a hub actually looks like in practice. Your email list is in one tool, your courses are on another platform, your community is in a Facebook or school group, your website is somewhere else entirely, your lead magnets live in a Google Drive folder, your content is scattered across Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or wherever you've been told you need to be, and none of it talks to each other cleanly. None of it lives in one place, and you're essentially duct taping a bunch of tools together and hoping the whole thing holds. And beyond the practical frustration of managing all of that, the time, the cost, the constant switching between platforms, there's something deeper going on, and none of it is really yours. Your Facebook group belongs to Meta, your course platform belongs to a software company that you're paying, your social media following belongs to the algorithm. You've built a business on borrowed land, scattered across platforms that you don't control, with no home that actually belongs to you. The duct tape approach isn't just inefficient, it's fragile, not to mention expensive. And every tool you depend on is a single point of failure. Every platform that you build on is a landlord who could change the rules and shut you out tomorrow. And the time you spend managing all of it is time you're not spending actually building something that compounds. So what exactly is a hub? Let's be specific about this. A hub is your home base, a branded space on your domain where everything lives together in one place that you actually own and control. Your community, your content, your courses, your resources, email list, all of it under your name, your domain, with your rules. Not a Facebook group, not a course platform that someone else owns, not a website cobbled together from 12 different tools. One space, all yours. And here's what makes this different from just having a website. A hub isn't a static page people visit and leave. It's a living community space where your people can log in, connect with each other, access your content, and stay engaged with what you're building. And it looks and feels like a real community with discussions, belonging, connection, but it lives entirely on ground you own. So when someone logs into your hub, the only thing they see is your world. Your brand, your content, your community. No algorithm deciding what gets shown. No competing feeds pulling their attention somewhere else. No community right next door distracting them from yours. And that's a fundamentally different experience from anything that lives on a rented platform. A hub isn't a luxury for big businesses with big budgets. It's the infrastructure that makes everything else you're building actually hold together. And until recently, building something like this required hiring a developer and paying a significant amount of money to make it happen. That is changing, and I will be talking more about that very soon. I want to talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough when people talk about owned infrastructure. The way it feels from the inside, when you know that your business is truly self-sufficient, that you have a home base that belongs to you, a community you own, a list that travels with you, content that lives somewhere you control, and something shifts. You walk a little taller, you feel more self-assured, more like a real business owner and less like someone renting space in someone else's ecosystem. Yes, it's scary to be the one running it. Most of us are solo, operators, and that means all the responsibility lands on you. There's no upline to blame. There's no system to hide behind, no company structure holding things together while you figure it out. But that's also exactly what makes it empowering, because what you're building is genuinely yours. your idea, your community, your infrastructure, and the confidence that comes from that, from knowing you built something real that belongs to you, is unlike anything I've felt inside someone else's system. A real CEO owns her infrastructure. She doesn't just rent space and hope the landlord stays friendly. You don't have to wait until you're a certain size or you're making a certain amount of money to start building like a CEO. The decision to own your infrastructure is available to you right now. And the sooner that you make it, the sooner everything you're building starts to feel like a real business instead of a collection of borrowed tools. So here's what I want you to walk away with today. You are the CEO of your business, and CEOs own their infrastructure. They don't build their entire operation on someone else's platform and hope for the best. A hub is what makes that possible. One owned space where your community, your content, courses, and all your email list all live together under your domain. It's not complicated. It's not out of reach. And I'm going to be sharing very soon exactly how to build one faster and more affordably than you probably think is possible right now. So stay close for that. And in the meantime, if you want to know where your foundation gaps are, what you have, what's missing, what to build first, the Authority Audit will show you. It's free and the link is in the description below. I'd love it if you drop a comment before you go and let me know. Does your business feel self-sufficient right now, or does it feel like it's duct taped together across platforms that you don't own? I want to know where you stand with this. So please like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and I will see you in the next video.